Jumbo everybody, this is MagicalNewsLIVE here, and today we have a video with a tour of Mouse Gear. I hope you enjoyed the video. So Mouse Gear is a store in Epcot in Future World. It has a bunch of different Disney items. So it's a very great store, so I encourage you, if you're in Epcot sometime, to definitely go check it out. And this section of the store that we are entering from is headwear, and you can see the Mickey hats and the Goofy hats and all that good stuff. So they have entire sections devoted to either headwear, like we're in right now, or other stuff. And these are some Christmas stickers, since this was filmed a little bit after Christmas time. They still had Christmas ears up. They have those Donald and Goofy hats, so this is only a little part of the store. The store is, there's a lot more stuff in the store, so you can see some more hats over there. And then we start getting into some apparel and a little more hats. Yeah, so there are some bags that you could buy, and then I think this is women's apparel right here. So again, some bags and some Minnie Mouse products and different stuff like that. So once we come over here, we get into a little more bit of apparel. We do get into Mickey and Stitch, those little tie-dye shirts, which I really like those. You can see our Johns there. And then some Mickey stuffed animals, as well as some other great things, and then some hats and stuff like that. There's some Disney merch over here, some Disney merch that has to do with movies or different things in the parks or stuff like that. And then of course some Mickey and Minnie apparel that can be found in the store. And this store does have a lot of Mickey and Minnie apparel, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And then again, some bags and some more women's apparel and stuff like that. And again, some bags and stuff. And there's also some cinch bags if you want to carry those around the park, for sure. And then over here, you can see some cotton candy. They do have some candy found throughout the store, and we'll check in on that in a little bit. And they still do have their Epcot 35 merch, which this was celebrated on October 1st, 2017, but they still do keep some of their merch up. So all of this merch is still up in the store if you want to go check that out and get some Epcot 35 merch. And this was celebrating 35 years of Epcot being open. So that's why that celebration was going around. So now we're going to be entering the souvenirs section in a minute. And you can see they have an entire wall full of pins. So if you want to get some Disney pins, I really encourage you to check out Mouse Gear, since they do have a lot of Disney pins, as you can obviously tell from this wall. And many of these pins are Epcot and the countries. So now we're going to be getting into the souvenirs section. And this is just little things you can take home to remember your trip. So they do have some play sets and stuff like that. And then again, a few more play sets and stuff like that. And some princess apparel that you can buy while you are in Mouse Gear. You can get some princess apparel. I believe they do have a section, a little section, devoted to each of the princesses, if I'm not wrong. So you can see here, they do have little sections for each of them. And then all the apparel that goes with their outfits. Then again, a little more princess stuff. and some stuffed animals and stuff like that. And here we get over to building your own lightsaber, which we're going to show that in 1 minute. So this is the Star Wars section. They do have a lot of Star Wars merch in Mouse Gear, so I definitely do encourage you, if you want some Star Wars stuff, to definitely check out Mouse Gear while you are in Disney. Because they do have a lot of Star Wars merch, and a lot of Star Wars ears and shirts and different things like that. Let me take a look for 1 second again. The shirts, and many of the shirts have some Star Wars stuff on it. So they do have an entire wall devoted to Star Wars, which is really great.
Okay, 122.42.
And then some different mugs and books and stuff like that. And again, the mugs and a few more shirts and stuff like that. And then some action figures and stuff like that that you can buy Mouse Gear. And then there's a poor stuffed animal up there. And in this area is building your own lightsaber, which is really cool. I encourage you to check that out sometime when you are in Mouse Gear, because you can build your own lightsaber, which is really cool. Then some of the Star Wars playsets and stuff like that. Which really, in Mouse Gear, and I said this before, they do have a lot of Star Wars stuff, so and you can see on the back wall there. So I really encourage you to check out Mouse Gear for sure, if you're a big Star Wars fan. And that is one of the checkout areas we just looked at. And again, a BB-8 and some stuff like that. And this area to the right over there, which we'll check out in a second, is one of my favorite areas. This has all of the Disney transportation accessories. That area back there with all the blue boxes. It had the monorail accessories and the spaceship Earth, so I really like that. I encourage you to check that out. You can see some pirate stuff and the Lion King. So this is mainly the Pixar section. You can see many of the Pixar movies and the Disney movies and TV shows and stuff like that. And then this is a section devoted to stuffed animals. If you want to get some stuffed animals or anything like that. And you can see some shoes and stuff over here on the wall. And again, some mini apparel and stuff like that. And some different Disney socks and stuff like that. Yes, there's a lot of mini apparel back in this wall. So if you are a big mini fan, I definitely encourage you to check that out, for sure. Yes, there's some more mini stuff, and then some more mini apparel on the wall hanging. And I do encourage you guys, I'm going to have it on the screen right here, to check out www.shop.disneyparks.com or whatever the Disney Store website is. If I said the wrong website, I will put it on the screen otherwise. But I definitely do encourage you guys to check out that website, because there's some of the stuff in the store you really like, but you can't make it to Disney. You can check out the Disney Store website. So I will make sure that website does get linked on the screen or in the description below. And some women's apparel. You can see the 2018 merch. So you have a lot of 2018 merch right now. And this was because I believe this was filmed right before New Year's. So they did have a lot of 2018 merch, and everybody was getting ready for the New Year. And some of the retro Walt Disney World merch over there. And also, you can see those overhead signs that do tell you where everything is. So if you're not sure where something is in the store, you can look at the overhead signs above you, and they will tell you where everything is. Or you can just ask a cast member, because the cast members will be happy to assist you. And then some beach towels and different things for the summer and stuff like that. Disney does often have those deals where you can buy something for $20 and then or buy two for $20 or something like that. So definitely look out for some signs that say that. For sure. When we get over to the Magic Band area here, which I'll talk about in 1 second. So the Magic Band area does have all the Magic Bands, and you can buy these Magic Bands. So I believe some of them are $9.99, some of them are $12.99. They also do have the Magic Band accessories, and they do the Millennial Pink here when that was around. And they also do the Magic Bandits and the Magic Keepers, which you can put your Magic Band slider in. And again, some of the customizable Magic Bands with all the characters and stuff like that on it. So I think that's really cool. And when you start getting into the checkout line here, we'll talk about that in a minute. So the checkout line while we're walking around does have some other little pieces of merch in it. So definitely look for those while you're in the checkout line. And this is the candy and food section with the Goofy's Candy Company. There often is a lot of the Goofy's Candy Company food in Disney, so I definitely encourage you guys to check that out for sure. And then some of the other food and stuff like that. And most of the candy in the back wall too. So I 100% definitely encourage you to check that out, for sure. And there's some lollipops and stuff like that. And then some drinkware and some mugs and stuff like that. So I hope you are having fun on your tour of Mouse Gear. If you've made it through this much of the video already, be sure to definitely like the video if you've not already. They do have some Beauty and the Beast stuff, those little cups with the red rose in it. And then some frames and stuff like that for your pictures of your Disney trip. You can see a little bit of ornaments back there. And then again, some mugs. And then a little bit of more mugs on this wall. And then some cookware if you're cooking anything or baking anything, you can get some cookware. For sure. And they generally do have some Mickey and Minnie plushes throughout the store and all that. So definitely be on the lookout for that. You can see some cast members back there. And this is the jewelry section. So they'll also do stuff in the display case. And then some necklaces over here and stuff like that. And then some more women's apparel. Thank you to Art Johns for filming the video and providing us with the video. That's all for this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Also, check out our partner channels, Our Theme Live, Resort TV1, Sabrina F, The Waltwins, Viapree Projects, J.P.L Studios, Eric Hebert, and Thomas Ever After. Subscribe and become a magic seeker today. Have a magical day, everyone. Remember to keep the magic alive.